Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Carmine Sabia, and this is Explain America. Folks, Joe Biden has announced for president today, and it has already gotten ridiculous. It is already, it's hard to believe that it could get more ridiculous, but it has. And here we are on day one of his campaign, and the ridiculous train, folks, has left the station. Before we get started, though, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out. Also, if you're so inclined and you're watching on Facebook, it really does help us out if you want to support our work to send us a message with stars. Or if you're on YouTube, you can click right below this video, click the join button, and that'll sign you up for our American Patriots program. It's just $1 a month, and again, it really helps us out. So, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was asked if Joe Biden would serve all 8 years of his term should he win in 2024. Now, for the record, at that point, he would have already served 4 years, so the correct question would have been, will he serve all 4 years of his next term? Simple answer, right? Most people would say, absolutely, of course he's going to serve, not Karine Jean-Pierre. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Karine Jean-Pierre had to say.
Does the president plan to serve all 8 years?
I'm just not going to get ahead of the president. That's something for him to decide. I'm just not going to get ahead of it. And there's a 2024 campaign. Anything related to that, I would refer you to that.
Okay. So they want you to go pick a president right now that his press secretary can't say he'll serve his entire term. Think about that. Think about what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to go in there and vote for a temporary president, possibly. Somebody who may serve 1 year or 2 years. And then stick you with President Kamala Harris. That's a real possibility. You have to understand that at Joe Biden's first day in office, should he win his second term, his first day in office for his second term, he will be 82 years old. On his last day in office, should he make it that far, he would be 86 years old. Now, I'm old enough to remember when shows like Saturday Night Live and the late night talk shows used to make jokes about former president, the late Ronald Reagan's age. And they would make all kinds of jokes about, oh, can you believe he's this, he's that. And he was younger than Joe Biden was on his last day in office than Joe Biden was on his first day in office for his first term. So consider that. But nobody's making those jokes. I don't see those jokes being made anywhere. We're dealing with something that's unprecedented, absolutely ridiculous, absurd. An octogenarian president who's looking for a second term. This is the party, the Democrat Party. This is the party that wants to tell you that they're the party of youth, that they're the party of the next generation, that they have their finger on the pulse of what the young people want. Well, I don't know a lot of young people who want to be led around by somebody in their 80s. Joe Biden's asking to be a president for the future at 82 years old. A president for the future. The future of what? So, it's kind of hard to understand exactly what they're trying to do here. It's kind of hard to understand exactly what they're going to ask people to vote for. What? The rising inflation, the lowered wages, the raising gas prices and energy costs, or maybe it's the just totalitarian regime. Maybe people just like that style of governance. Maybe that's what they're going to vote for. What are you running on? They keep saying he's going to run on his record. I wouldn't want to run on that record, and I certainly wouldn't want to run on the record he's had for the past several decades he's been in Washington, D.C. So, just absolutely absurd. Today is the first day of what I think is going to be an absurd clown show for the next 2 years of his campaign. Folks, thank you for joining us again tonight. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.